Valve has finally released an update with the long-awaited stickers and pick'em for the IEM Cologne Major 2026. The diamond medal is what many players are aiming for, so Winio has prepared a prediction for the first stage of the Major to help you pick the right teams. In Valve's current pick'em system, the 3-0 and 0-3 picks are of huge importance, so don't rush to place your strongest and weakest teams there. It's important to consider potential matchups. The teams you select could end up facing each other in the bracket, and one of your predictions will be immediately ruined. The most obvious choice for 0-3 is Gaming Gladiators and Thunder Down Under, but based on our expectations, the teams will face off in the 0-2 bracket, so we'll pick the Australian squad as our first choice for the 0-3 bracket. Gaming Gladiators look stronger and should win their only match at the Major in this matchup. Based on this, the second pick for 0-3 will be Sharks. The Brazilian team is unlikely to win their matches, and in the 0-2 bracket they will most likely face FlyQuest, where their chances of winning are also slim. Among the safest picks for 3-0, we'll go with Gamer Legion and B8. These teams consistently compete in major Tier 1 tournaments and give the favorites a run for their money. Gamer Legion even managed to finish 3rd-4th at Blast Rivals and 2nd at IEM Atlanta, so there is no reason to doubt them. The situation with B8 is more complicated, but we expect the team to easily beat Tyloo in their first match and then face MIBR and Big, where they also have a good chance of winning. Picking teams for the 3-1-3-2 bracket seems like the easiest choice, but upsets by underdogs, which are impossible to predict before the tournament, always throw a wrench in the works. However, a choice must still be made. We'll pick Big as our first team. The team has established itself at the Tier 2 level, won several smaller tournaments, and has a strong chance of advancing to the next stage. Remember, it was this very team that knocked FaZe Clan out of the tournament, after which Kerrigan immediately joined Falcons. Heroic is also performing consistently at their level, but in the 2-0 bracket they have little chance of beating Gamer Legion, so we'll leave them at 3-1. Sinners isn't the most obvious choice, but this team has every chance to surprise and advance to the next stage. Anyone who follows the Tier 2 scene knows that these guys have pulled off upsets against strong opponents more than once. Bedboom team has been impressive with their play lately, as evidenced by their victory over Vitality and their run to the semifinals of IEM Atlanta. But it's still unclear who will be playing for the team at the Major, Flamus or Dilettes. It all depends on whether Bedboom's main player has received Schengen visa. With Flamus, the team has a better chance, as it was with this stand-in that they finished in the top 3 at 3 Tier 2 tournaments, which allowed them to qualify for the Major and achieve their phenomenal result at IEM Atlanta. But even with Dilettes, the team is capable of advancing to the next stage, though confidence in a 3-0 sweep isn't very high. Rather, they'll likely have to fight for a spot and will only advance 3-2. Of the remaining teams, we'll focus on Amati and MIBR. MIBR managed to reach the semifinals at the CS Asia Championship 2026, and Amati is simply the best option among the remaining teams. One might be tempted to believe in a miraculous resurgence for Team Liquid, but the project is rapidly heading towards disbandment, and at the Major, they're unlikely to achieve much more than a single victory over clear underdogs. You can share your picks in the comments below this video. If you liked our picks, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the Winio channel, so you don't miss the picks for the next stages, as well as other videos dedicated to the IEM Cologne Major.